To get the best sustainable energy outcome in any context, whether that's a festival or at home, you need to do both efficiency and clean generation. They go hand in hand like peaches and cream. If you're not efficient with what you're using, your green power bill, your solar panels have to be heaps bigger and heaps more expensive. So if you do them together, you get the best outcome.
You could turn up to an event and you'd look at it and see the kind of different factors you might see. So, you know, a few tents there serving food, then you look around and, you know, there's some toilets over there and there's, you know, security, and then it's the t-shirt stand, and then there's a massive stage with stacks of, you know, speakers, and then lights all over the place, and you're like, wow, you know, those speakers must be chewing through it. And those lights there, you know, they must be using heaps as well.
When you look at a festival from an energy perspective, they require a large amount of power for a small period of time.
That's a lot of juice. The lights on in the middle of the day.
Surprisingly, only 20% of the festival's energy consumption is typically going towards stage lighting and sound systems, which is arguably the core business of the festival. The remaining 80% is being used up in catering and rides and general lighting on site. The main use of energy in catering would be electric urns, electric sandwich makers, electric bain-maries, anything that's got a resistive electrical coil in it. Electric hot water systems as well. These are very energy-hungry appliances.
Catering queues up.
All of those electric urns and all
Lots
sorts
of power. There's guys rocked up now, and they've got 8 sandwich makers.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
They need a whole new 32 amp three-phase lead.
Yeah.
Festivals in Australia are typically sourcing their energy from diesel generators, and these are typically a lot larger than they need.
Now, this is the generator that's running the sound, and we've got a different meter to use, and we can log how much energy they're using. Let's have a look.
Some events, these were running on 5% of the capacity of the generators, which are 10 times too big. It's the equivalent of using a whole semi-trailer to do a family grocery shopping run.
They've stopped. We have to wait for the music to start, but we have to wait for the music to start before we go to reading.
If festival size their generators properly, they'll see direct savings in diesel consumption straight away. Yeah, easy pickings. Energy nerds call that low-hanging fruit. I think it's a bit weird, but anyway.
Energy is a difficult one here because we need such a huge amount of power over a short period of time. And it's a difficult scenario to set up an alternative energy source just for a couple of days and then take it away. But we're looking at all our smaller power users and replacing them with predominantly solar where we can.
Events are doing it, they want to do it, and they're doing better than most people. It's a driver. People who want to do these things are going to get them done. In a lot of other industries, there's a resistance to it. People want to do this, they're putting it across that they are doing it. So let's help people do it who want to do it as much as they can.
The Big Day Out is a big user of energy and resources, and this is one of the small ways we can make the Big Day Out more environmentally friendly. And it could be the way of the future. There's no reason why there can't be larger solar-powered portable generator systems. And this can help encourage organisers of events and providers of equipment that provide power to look at this kind of option.
I was just in the solar-powered toilets, and I think they're a very valuable commodity to the Australian public.
I think they're awesome. I really do. Yeah, no, I think it's good that the Big Day Out is like contributing to everybody using solar power and stuff. No, I think it's good.
I'm not a big environmentalist, but
I didn't tell
anything that does help the environment will count.
Well, isn't it excellent? 40,000 people getting the message that, hey, did you see those solar-powered toilets? What? solar-powered toilets? You're kidding. And it gets the idea across and it makes people more receptive to it and more willing to accept it as an idea to go with in the future.
What we have here is a mobile solar-powered generator. So instead of having a diesel generator or a petrol generator, we can basically capture sunlight through the solar panels, which goes through some control gear. That energy gets stored in the batteries. There's two separate rigs here. This one's for the sound system, and this one's for the lighting.
System was bloody sensational. Not paying them enough.
I like solar power. Tonight's sustainable set was fantastic.
Energy efficiency and clean generation, obviously, both very important and both should be supported. You'll often find, though, that energy efficiency will save money and renewable energy, whether it's green power or whether that's on-site generation, will cost you money. So often energy efficiency is a good place to start because you're not having to require lots of investment. If you do save some money from making things more efficient, then the case for clean generation is much more palatable. You can say, right, you've saved 30% on your energy bill. How about you put that into clean generation?
Those events that are able to utilise materials and infrastructure that is less energy intensive are going to run more efficiently and therefore be more profitable.